Listen, Conor said some nasty stuff that didn't make it on Embedded, and maybe when this behind the scenes for this fight airs, you'll see him on the ground still saying some real bad stuff. But even that stuff being said, I don't wish, you know, serious harm like that on nobody. The guy's got kids. I want him to go home safe to his family. I pray before these fights. Every time before I walk through the octagon door, I'm praying that not for me to win. I'm praying that we both get out of this safe, because, you know, I know what I'm going to try to do to him. I know what he's going to try to do to me. You know.
He said afterwards the rivalry's not over. Dana White was here earlier, and Dana said, you know, obviously you're going to fight for the title next, but at some point you do the rematch down the line. Do you feel like the rivalry is over, or do you feel like...
No, we are going to fight again, whether it's in the octagon or on the sidewalk. You don't say the stuff he said, you know.
All week you did a pretty good job of not getting into the trash talk too much. You kind of took the high road all week. But in the post-fight press conference, it seemed like he kind of dug into that a little bit. Did he say something to you afterwards in the cage that triggered that? And if so, what was it?
Yeah, he was saying... he was putting, dude, I hope they show the behind the scenes stuff, man. He was like still sitting on the ground, still saying, I'm gonna kill you. He was putting his hand to his head like a gun. Like, bro, chill out. Chill out.
Let's say you beat Oliveira and you become the lightweight champion. In your eyes, does Conor McGregor need to win a fight to get a title shot against you?
Bro, Conor McGregor is 1-3 or 1-4 in the lightweight division. Yeah, he has to win some fights. But, like I said before, a guy like that goes out there and starches somebody, he's right back in the top contender talk, you know, just because of his star power.
Is it going to be difficult in your mind, like, you know, McGregor was such a big obstacle to overcome the last time because he had beaten you the first time, this time to prove it wasn't a fluke. Now you get to Oliveira and he's just a dude in the division, right, you know, that happens to have the belt. Mentally, will that be a hurdle, and will that be a little bit of a challenge during camp to get yourself back to that same place?
No, he's not just a guy in the division who happens to have the belt. He's a guy who's picked himself up off the canvas time and time again, you know. Fought through adversity, through 2 weight classes, been in the UFC a decade. He's not just a guy with a belt, you know, he's earned every ounce of gold he has around his waist, and I have nothing but respect for guys like that. I don't know him personally, but his work history, you know, I can't hate on anything he's done. The guy, you know, it's incredible. That's tougher to do than, I think, you know, to go undefeated. You know, because you never learn things about yourself. You learn so much about things about yourself in those losses, and of climbing back up to the top and getting motivated again. You know, that's when you find out you're a real fighter. I'm not saying that these undefeated guys aren't, but I'm just saying I have respect for somebody like that who's climbed back up and won a world championship.
That's true. Would you mind to talk a little bit more about Oliveira? How do you see you can beat him? How do you see him as your next opponent?
I haven't started getting with my coaches and breaking down footage and doing all that, you know, everything that comes along with preparing for an opponent. But I'll probably just calf kick him. Probably.
When and where do you want to fight him?
We'll see. I need to go home and decompress. I don't know the schedule for the UFC, what they're planning on doing at the end of the year. I know somebody earlier told me Charles wanted to fight me in December. So we'll see. You know, we'll figure everything out. I just want to get home to my family.